So, take 3. Oh, so we got a little light and everything. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, frames, so that's gonna be some more room there. And we'll get Ian's room over here. It's not too bad. Catch a bit of my head.
Yes, turn it on. Turn it off, turn it on. It's time to turn things on.
So, Underworld shenanigans. Would you want to come with me?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't like vampires versus werewolves? Versus humans?
I haven't even seen any of the other Underworld.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about number 4? Yeah.
But then again,
It's a reboot thing.
Kate Beckinsale in tight leather.
My hand, I'm up, that's it. No. Just let me know when that happens. Oh, I feel something.
Ah! Just don't do it on air.
I can do it on air.
Yeah, that's true. Just don't talk about it on air.
5, 4,
Don't say anything. Show 15.
Hey everyone, we're back. For good this time.
Show 15. Take 3.
Yeah.
Live to air. There we go. Hey folks, how you doing? Once again! Yay! Okay, thank goodness we have Mistress Peanut bringing in another laptop to the actual show because now we're going through 1 computer device, but 3 of them today.
Go me!
Yay! Happy Mistress Peanut. As you can tell, both Marley and Mistress Peanut is here in the actual studio, which we're very happy with. It's on the top of the program that they weren't here. But guess what? To the magical power of pure willpower, they actually managed to run, which is very cool. So, my name is Recepit, and as you can tell, we're slightly frustrated today with today's show. Obviously, bugs and other things, gremlins, other things like that usually play other people's shows. But however, we do what we can. So, we are broadcasting on Sound FM and CKMS, 100.3 in the FM dial. Plus, on top of when you catch us, you can do as such at soundfm.ca. Also, Tom, if you happen to have a little wonderful television set, so you can catch us at 946 on the Rogers Clicker dial thingy. And on top of all that, if you want to catch us on the Ustream dial, you can do us at www.ustream.tv/channel/Recepit. Also, on top of that, if you want to tweet us, we're actually going to Kenny, cue the Mario! If you want to win a plushie, you can do as such by contacting Mr. Kennedy at Ryan_Kennedy on the Twitter feed. Plus, on top of that, we've got Farley in the studio. We can also contact Farley. Contact him. What's your that little Twitter thing again?
XX Farley XX. You know, one of these days you're gonna memorize it.
Maybe
Too many X's.
Once his water comes off, you'll remember.
There you go. Oh, Mr. Peanut, I gotta tell you, your laptop is absolutely fantastic. The microphone hookup is just wonderful. We're gonna extend it just a little bit more there. There we go. Very good.
You broke it.
What's it? That's a little too loud. I can see it going to red every time I say something. All right, that's a lot better. Okay, cool.
You
Give
broke
us
it.
a 3 count there, Mr. Peanut, if you don't mind.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yay! Go! So, as we said before, we are the comic book guys working title. And we're going to, as I said before, this is show number 15. And as we keep going through the rest of the calendar weeks, one day, my friends, I promise you, we'll have an actual proper branding for the show, wherever it may be. And I have to inform you all, we're coming closer and closer and closer to doing that today. So, today on the show, we're running exactly 1 hour and 2 minutes behind schedule. We managed to have a total of 20 minutes of airtime, which is absolutely fantastic. One of the reasons why it was broadcast through Ustream.tv. Thank you much, Mr. Kennedy, for the save. Is obviously we have to record what we're doing. We could possibly be a whole dialogue. So
You just gotta watch your language.
No, if I'm watching language with the context as well, my good friend.
True.
Especially from the powers that may be at the Canadian Censorship Forum, which is always nice.
Mario is very offensive.
Oh, very offensive.
I mean, like,
Especially with hot leather on.
oh, speaking of hot leather,
Oh, what's going on with that, Farley?
the new Underworld Awakening started just over the weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah, top of the box office for the weekend.
Cool.
Tell us what that's about.
Vampire chicks, hot leather. We're done. That's all. And it comes to you in 3D.
Exactly. Hot chicks in hot leather in 3D.
Perfect.
Explain the storyline within 10 seconds.
This is Peter's awesome. Explain the storyline,
You have
Father.
10 seconds. Go.
Vampires, werewolves, fighting humans as well.
Not werewolves.
Hot leather, lichens,
You have to
whatever.
use full sentences.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. So for today's show, we're gonna have a light show. We usually cover everything comic book oriented, movie oriented, comic book oriented, movie oriented, wrestling oriented, comic book oriented, film oriented, and we cover the whole geek spectrum from A to double Z. But today we're gonna have a light show because both Mr. Kennedy and myself just finished Immico's mini convention as we talked about earlier. And just got things towards that. Play a lot of anime songs, talk about all the geek stuff, and small sound bites for today. Because heaven forbid, both Kennedy and myself have been working extremely hard to get the show together, and it's finally over. And we're doing a little bit of it. But rest assured, folks, next week we'll return to our wonderful, fantastic, spasmatic, geek coolness show that we always do broadcast for the region and beyond to love. So let's see what's going on. So to start off with, we have a ton of stuff, not quite a ton of stuff. We got some stuff we want to go through today. As a matter of fact, we'll go through thank yous and stuff like that to everyone who's on the show. The beginning thing is that we'd like to thank the Delta Hotel and Registry Theater to actually have us there, which was absolutely fantastic because we're open really seriously getting involved with our actual show. We wouldn't have a show to give it to you. It's kind of hard to run, the anime convention / gaming / comic book / science fiction-ish. In a cardboard box in the back alley. So we're very thankful to have all of that. Plus on top of that, we'd like to really thank our sponsors as well, which is Gifted Vision. Also on top of it, for all those people in the cosplay community and to cosplay a deal. Also Imaginary Theater Association, plus on top of it for the Fulton Delta, and also the Rachel Killers involved. Plus on top of it, there's a little thing called the Kaufman Art Studio, where they just community the community, and they're absolutely fantastic for us. Plus, on top of it, we also thank Nero Lighting Sound, all the way from Ottawa. They came out to help us out. Plus, on top of that, the Waterloo Region Ice Cream Horror Fest. Also, on top of the Nero Fortums were absolutely wonderful to have them there. Plus, on top of that, we had the Cult of Gaming, absolutely fantastic. Plus, we also had the Common Slither Gamers were involved as well. We were very grateful to have them. Cambridge Cars and Gaming, absolutely wonderful. Platypus Press, just fantastic. Also, the Silver Spoon, who actually allowed us to use their tea room in the back for the Maid Cafe, totally off the charts, absolutely fantastic. Also, we thank the Doctor Who Society of Canada, there we go, for actually getting involved with our science fiction component, calling us the dialect exterminate, which is awesome. Plus, on top of a whole lot of gelato, stop by the top, things you shop waffle. Whole lot of gelato for a whole of our actual people to eat. Plus, on top of both gaming and also ESC Sports, which is based in Mr. Draken Coach's competitive sports brand. And on top of that, I'd like to thank Mirutu and also Kanji, Con Bravo, and of course, the most important, I'd like to thank Anime North for helping us everything as well. And also, how can we possibly forget Vintage Gamers? Is it Vintage Games or Vintage Gamers?
VintageGaming.ca.
There you go. So make sure to stop by those particular websites and those brands. We'd like to thank you very much for everything that they did for us. And also top up, we sincerely like to thank our staff as well, which is everyone who got involved. Like just absolutely wonderful on every level.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't do it without them. I mean, we're a team, and they helped us pull it off, and what an event it was. Yes?
Yep. Mr. Pan is going to thank our guests.
Alright.
So,
Again, thank you to all our guests that were able to make it down and either do panel, workshop, mingle with all our attendees, and just make the event just that much greater. So I'd like to thank Michael Dodd, the Savage Bandito, Anthony Carol Zieg, Buck Gunderson, Aaron Nagy, Dr. Holocaust, Ho Shifu for doing an awesome performance on the Friday, Jay Legary, Joy Fenton, Lewis Frost, Matthew Ingram, Mike Kelly, Maroki Tong,
Rocky!
the Ninja with the Soul Patch, and Tom Danger Savage that put on a beautiful, wonderful masquerade Saturday night.
And on top of all that, we had everything that was actually the show. We also had a adult section as well. We just broadcast to our friends at Rogers Television. And on top of that, is there anything we didn't do this weekend, Mr. Kennedy?
No, but if there's something, a component, something we'd love to see at our show for next year, definitely keep in contact with us throughout the year. Get involved with our official Facebook group and let us know.
And on top of that, if you want to find out where we are, you can stop on by www.go as in the numeral number 2 emc.ca. Plus on top of that, I also like to thank Carry On Books, which is located at 32 King Street in Waterloo. So basically doing some for some stuff that goes away. Plus on top of that, we also thank very much to Second Look Books, who gave us some videos looking to give away as well. Plus on top of that, how could we possibly forget, which we haven't, Mr. Dave Sick, the creator of Cerebus, who gave us some fantastic things that raffle away to all the people that were there, and it was just absolutely wonderful all around. And to them, we say thank you very much for getting involved with this year's show. Like I told everyone, this is our first year in operating on this level. We always have made mistakes, but however we do what we can to correct them. And at the same time, we've always warned people that this is our first time doing this off campus. And on top of that, since we're a mini convention, mistakes are bound to happen because at the same time we're not in the north, we're not Fan Expo.
Not yet.
Not yet. But however, the bottom line is that we are at Immigrants Mini Convention, and we're very thankful to have all of our sponsors and people that are involved with us for this year. It was absolutely wonderful, and I'd like to thank everyone who engaged with us. And if we've gotten anybody, we sincerely apologize in advance. Send us hate letters, or you know what? Blow up Mr. Kennedy's Twitter at Kennedy, Ryan_Kennedy on the Twitter, and that'll be absolutely fantastic. Also, as I mentioned before, oh great, he's twittering himself. And also mentioned before, we're giving away a Mario plushie if you basically get hold of us at Ryan_Kennedy. And if you're Twitter number 5, we'll give this away to you. We'll mail it to whoever wants to mail it to. Hey, no, it's a Mario! I'm live on the air! Blah, 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 blah. Buy my games, kids! With me! And we'll be good to go. So,
We're getting sued by Nintendo, aren't we?
yeah, pretty much. They didn't give us an endorsement check this month, so I think it's time for a lawsuit. So one of the few things we definitely have in our docket today, besides so is we have a whole bunch of anime songs that we'd like to play from time to time.
Yeah.
And I think for the sake of putting some more time, how about we play just 2 more anime songs for the
Awesome.
anime people when we get ourselves organized here at the show.
These just aren't anime tunes; they're 80s tunes mixed with 80s music. So they're got a nice little
Oh,
extra
got the little
special
mix
something
going
to
on.
them. So
Yeah.
we remix on the air. Yep. Let's hit it.
Hit it!
Hit it!
Alright. Do you want to crack a laptop open and read about some movie stuff we talked about? What's that? Oh, it's probably because Houston is probably still on.
It's like shedding. Instead of trying to fix it. I figured you might so fast.
So far, there's a
Whoa,
bunch
what the heck?
Action!
Is that actually moved?
Alright, question.
Isn't you want to broadcast this? Things like chains.
I don't usually listen to this much Japanese, but there's many Japanese women.
Not
You should be at least try to pick out the English 80s version of it. It's mixed with 80s music, so you don't know what the 80s. Gotta pay attention. Just the music in the back, like the background music. Okay, if you don't get the next one, I'm gonna hurt you.
You're gonna hurt me. Oh, awesome. If my fucking
Everyone should know.
I will lock you in a round room with the first thing you can get close to your life.
Arrange it.
So if you could fight anyone, who would you fight? Omagani.
What the fuck would you fight Gandhi?
Oh, that's fighting.
Oh, okay.
So who would you fight?
I'd fight that.
What?
Fight
Fight Captain Kirk.
The basis has to keep a lot of time on basically. Lots of like people want to fight. One of that was to fight down here.
Do you want to fight Gandhi?
Gandhi
Yeah. Gandhi.
from Float High.
No.
No.
Have you seen
I'll fight that Gandhi.
Have you seen Fight Club?
Fight Club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and remember the line between the two
For a
characters?
while.
The two characters are basically coming off the bus, and the business has anyone up because it's just fighting for so long. And so if you could fight anyone, who would you fight?
Oh, right.
Shatner or Kirk or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the guy goes, I want to fight Gandhi.
Don't do it physically. When's the next song starting?
Midnight.
Never actually had a
6 seconds almost. I need to like reverse this with the countdown. Sound familiar at all?
I assume that people are still doing this. So here's a question for you. Can we show the videos of the song?
Some of them are preloaded on that laptop.
Excuse me, I can't hear you. What is this? Why are you talking on the air? What's up? I don't know. So, what?
Take me on.
That's it.
It's mixed with a Japanese song. It's like a 80s. It's mixed with Haruki.
Okay, cool. Alright. I'm there.
Minute.
Oh, do you have the movie set?
Yes, she has it.
I don't have a
Yes.
Okay. You're going to straight here. Also, on top of that, you can punch up unskilled gut. So we've got like top 10, top 5. Yeah,
Should've done this at the dance.
What?
Should've played this at the dance.
Oh, man.
We play chiptunes at the dance. You know what chiptunes are? I'll show you a sample what it sounds like after. Chiptunes. It's like 8-bit music played for like new stuff.
Okay,
Chiptune,
yeah.
8-bit.
I've just never heard it called that.
Chiptune, yeah. You might learn about it in your class or something with chiptunes on.
What the? What is there to do?
Alright. 5 seconds.
5 seconds there, guys. Hey, how's everyone doing today? We're back on the air. Woo!
Yay!
Here at the show, we've had a very, very difficult time getting everything all together, but however, at least we're here once again. I'd like to thank everyone who's actually listening to us. Today is Tuesday, and we always broadcast between the hours of noon until 2 on CKMS Sound FM. 100.3 on the FM dial. Plus, on top of it, stop by the actual studio website. You can do a search by actually dropping on by at soundfm.ca. Plus, on top of it, also broadcasting live from the actual Rogers Clicker box theme, which is 946 on the Rogers dial. Plus, on top of that, if you want to see us live and in person, you can do as such by actually clicking over to ustream.tv/channel/Recepit, and that's spelled RCEHOPPE. Plus, on top of that, we always ask people to, send us your thoughts through Twitter. You can do as such at Mr. Kennedy's Twitter, which is Ryan_Kennedy. Plus, on top of that, we're giving away a fantastic little plushie, which is lots of fun. It's a little Mario thingy. Lots of fun, still rapid blasted. And if you're Twitter person number 5, you can actually win this little guy. We will send it to you on our expense. So anyone we should send it to. So if you have like a family member, like say somewhere in Africa, we're more than happy to send little Mario on his way to have a good for you. So if you're Twitter person number 5, we're more than happy to have you with us. Plus today on the show, today is a less impact, happy geekness show. Due to the fact that both Mr. Kennedy and myself have been working extremely hard on the actual EMC show, which basically came and went over the weekend. But we had a whole bunch of people that came up, and we're very, very thankful to have them. So, as always, let's go through introductions. My name is Recepit, and I am the magnificent, huge, bigger-than-life superstar. And of course, keeping us on the show today is Mr. Kennedy on the actual knowledge release. And we have Farley riding shotgun, who's always adding his wonderful take on everything. Plus, on top of it, with Mistress Peanut and our peanut gallery, making sure all of our facts and figures are at least straight on some aspect.
Our live studio audience, yep.
And also today on the show as well, we've had some problems with our laptops, so we're on laptop number 3, broadcasting the show. Needless to say, we're all a little bit frustrated here, but however, we do what we can to bring a good show to everyone who's listening and also watching us live on the air. So, one of the few components we have in today's show is when we talk about movies and stuff like that. Today is going to be brought to you by Mistress Peanut. So, Mistress Peanut, can you tell us what movies are currently out there?
Well, one of the movies is Haywire.
Excellent. What's Haywire all about?
I will read it to you.
Yay! That's a read to me. Read it to the crew. Yay! For the rest of the people who are listening.
Okay, so double crossed by one of her team members, Mallory Kane, a Black Ops super soldier, finds herself set up for a failed job and on the run. Kane takes on the kind of undercover jobs that governments and other powerful global entities would rather have kept quiet. But when the converted operative is double crossed, she is on her own to get home while meting out revenge on those that betrayed her. So it's basically check out your past.
It sounds like a love story.
Also reminds me of Salt.
Yeah.
Salt? Oh, yeah, that movie. That came out like a long time ago.
That was a good movie.
Last year, maybe the year before. I don't know.
No, 3-4 years, isn't it?
I don't know. It's
Mistress Peanut! Fido and Salt came on the movie theater experience. Awesome. Should we make a bet? I bet $1 it came up about 4 years ago.
No, are you talking about the one with Angelina
Yes,
Jolie
that
and
just came out
Johnny
within,
Depp?
at least with no, that one is The Tourist.
Oh, okay. But Angelina Jolie, where she was the
So it came out within the past 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Yeah.
So you say 2? You put $1 on the table?
I want to put the rest of what I owe you.
Alright, you know what? I'll accept that bet.
2010.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, look at that! So Farley is off the hook.
Yeah.
More of this month, except for $5 on the table already.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll definitely not a problem. Absolutely wonderful. So there you go. I was wrong and Farley was correct.
I think on-air gambling might be against the law.
It wasn't gambling. We're just basically showing how manly men we are.
Sure. Yes.
Very true.
I agree.
It was a friendly wager.
Exactly.
Quite.
Quite. Yes. Good show there, Father. Good show, Matt. Good show. And also, as a viewing audience, as a listening audience, is calling on to both Mistress Peanut and Mr. Kennedy quietly stepped off to the side as the two guys, being us, decided to clash battle.
I tried to stop you, Recepit, but I couldn't do it. It was
You
too
couldn't
late.
do it in time.
I had to run to get the video camera.
So basically, Salt came out like 2010.
Yeah.
Really? It seems to be so long ago.
That's
Time.
2010 years.
Oh, okay, there we go.
That's true. There's some other movies that come
I
out
keep
every year.
forgetting we're living in the future. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're in the future now. Man, it sucks.
I know. Where's my hoverboard?
I don't have my hoverboard. Where's my hoverboard?
Waiting
And
on that.
You can actually see that maybe at
what? What do you
What
want?
movie?
Frederick.
What?
Which?
What?
Haywire.
Oh,
Really? Why don't you tell us what's playing at the Frederick right now?
what other
It
one?
is Sherlock Holmes, the new one.
So Sherlock Holmes is the most recent one, and also Haywire.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Oh, did you guys know that at Tuesday it's Double Down Tuesday? So what happens is you spend 2 tunings and you get it for $4. And on top of all that, we've always been really a big advocate for all the local independent theaters. We're not quite on the King Street Strip, if you know what I mean. Stop. And we're always happy to plug the.
The cuteness is blinding.
There she goes. More cuteness with angriness. So the thing is that yeah, again, stop by the Frederick. It only costs $4 to get in. Bring the kids and top of all that. They got both Haywire and the new Sherlock Holmes movie. I don't know. I wasn't Sherlock Holmes tonight. You guys, like,
Oh, you've
already?
seen it already.
Oh man, that
It was really good though.
Oh damn. All right. So how about this? I understand that this is this movie about girls dressing up in leather or clever called Underworld 4 or something like that.
Well, it's the fourth one. Underworld Awakening is its official.
Underworld Awakening. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale. All that matters.
Yay for girls in leather!
Yay,
so should we go and see this one?
I think so.
All right. Should we give a quick endorsement for the theater or wait for our actual endorsement check?
This theater.
I'll
The one that we're gonna
I want to
go.
check. I want to check too.
I'll check.
So we'll be in an undisclosed theater, and
People will probably know anyway, so there's no need to.
you could use your favorite search engine to find out where the movie's playing. We'll give you a hint. Oh, you know what? I got it ready. Just making us fight. It's being shown in 3D. It's being shown in Waterloo. We're not going to tell you the theater, but when you see both Mistress Peanut, Farley, and myself there, we'll give you a prize.
Cool.
We'll give you a Dave Sim package. So if you find us, we'll give you a package. However, you have to come up to me, being receptive, and say, "Receptive, I love your show."
In a fake accent.
Yeah, fake accent. All right, with a fake accent. You may choose the actual dialect accent if you want.
It has to be fake though.
Of course, has to be fake. So there you go. So those are some of the conditions. If you want to win some comic books from me, you can do as such. I'll have them in my backpack, and we're more than happy to give it to you. You have to find us at the actual movie theater. That we're not going to expose, but however, we will be at Underworld 4. What's it called? Awakening?
Yep.
Awakening. Yeah, remember, folks, it's in Waterloo. It's in 3D. They can find out what the theater is. And hopefully all the people are listening. And it's the early show, so we'll be at the 6 o'clock show, yeah?
Yeah. It's like 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Solomon.
So we'll definitely be there. We'll also take us. So we got it hooked up. It'll be great. So anyways, what other movies are coming out, Mrs. Peanut?
Would you like to know the top 5?
I like to know the top 5. So
Yeah.
number 5 we're
Here,
looking forward
play
to.
five.
Yes, 5 and down.
So number
Top
5 is actually Haywire.
Haywire, which we just read on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking for a endorsement check.
Yeah. So it got 9 mil.
$9 million. Excellent.
And I'm taking donations to the Peanut is Sport Foundation. Just in case anybody is interested.
Awesome.
Number 4 is Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close at 10.5 million.
What is that movie?
I have never heard of that.
You ever heard of it? Anyone here?
What's
I've
it called
heard of
again?
it.
Yeah.
Is it
Extremely loud and
Extremely
Incredibly
loud?
Close. I've heard of it. I don't really know much about it.
Okay, no, it's
Throw it off my radar.
Okay.
And Contraband.
Contraband with
Is that
with Mark, Fresh Prince Dude
Oh,
from the street, Backstreet Boys, which we can't say. So, oops.
it's at
His name is-
$12.2 million.
And well, why is he talking? What was he calling something these days? It's Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. That's not Marky Mark anymore.
no. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
There you go. Ah! Woo! All right, so
I know something.
Alex always wins.
Farley. My name's Farley.
Whoa! There you go. We'll have a penalty jar next time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's okay,
sorry.
Mr. Peanut.
Alex knows something first.
Well,
Oh,
oh, there you go. Stop it. Stop it. Look deeper in debt now. Pretty soon you
Anyway.
Okay, no, keep going.
Number 2 is Red Tails, which I have no clue what it is.
I heard about Red Tails. It's directed and I think produced by Stephen King. One of the reasons why this movie is so important is that in Hollywood, they actually have this quiet slave behind closed doors, which is basically a full black cast cannot actually make a movie work. So what this is all about is it's based in the Second World War about dog fights, but all the people are black. It's a full black cast.
Yes.
And the thing is that Spielberg has once again proved the critics wrong.
I remember hearing
Yeah.
about
It
that
actually
movie.
got 19.1 million.
$19.1 million.
Number 2.
At number 2, did it open? Do you know if it opened this week or last week?
I'm not.
I think it was this
think
week.
it opened this week. So number 2's number 2 with everything fighting makes that. That's pretty
That's
good.
not too bad.
Cool. Very cool.
And number 1
Number 1.
is the hot lady in the leather in Underworld Awakening.
Underworld number 4 coming to Awakening. There
She
you go.
is awakening from.
She's awakening from slumber. So,
Yeah.
how much?
25.4 million.
25.4
Yeah,
million.
that's
My
opening weekend, which it sounds really good. It got 70 million or something to make it.
Well, I heard really briefly that both Underworld and also Resident Evil are actually the exact same number figures between both franchises.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really difficult. Not difficult. Really odd to see.
Yeah.
Plus, on top of all of that, both female cast. Like, I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but in Hollywood, they have this really crazy notion. When you hit, I think it's like 30, your career's over because you're too old, you can't be in the game and stuff like that. But of course, baby boomers have changed that. But however, what I'm trying to get here is that both women are over the age of 25. So for them to actually be in actually playing these characters and also being in a position to turn in the end, it's amazing to see this. So it's a really nice trend from Hollywood because it used to be if you didn't get your collective stuff together, you're done in the industry. But however, people are like as an example, William Shatner. I think you guys know William Shatner.
70, 80.
80.
Yes.
80 estimate. I think he's like late 70s, early 80s.
He's actually considered old. I see the new study on what old is. 80 is the new old.
Is it real?
Oh, yeah.
He's old!
But he's the Shat, so the thing
It's
is that
true.
he can do whatever he wants. He go, listen, Kate, I have this cereal, and it's good for you. Buy it, you want to make a show. But the thing is, at the same time, he's William Shat. So
Yeah.
all that is pretty cool. So we have all that, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's see, any other movie stuff?
I have a suggestion.
Yes, Dr. Father.
Dr. Father.
Dr. Father.
We should make a petition to send to the people who made Underworld,
Okay.
and the petition is to officially change its name to Underwear. That's
Underwear?
all anyone cares about when they watch it.
Well, yeah.
No, they should change it to Hot Girl in Leather.
Is it leather or pleather?
We'll say leather.
Okay.
Leather just sounds more attractive.
But I think it's pleather.
Probably.
Probably.
If it was
really
real
bad.
leather, the freaking PETA would be all over them.
Let's not talk about that wonderful, fantastic I Kill Other Pets organization.
Oh, but they do so much good.
They do as they slaughter other animals.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
See, that's why I'm not a vegetarian, because those animals died for a reason, and I don't want to waste what they're trying to give me.
All we're here so many letters.
Have any of you played the game that PETA hired a person to make to bash Mario?
Yes,
We heard about this.
I did.
Katie, cue the plushie.
Awesome.
This is not Tanuki Mario, but
Hey, Peter, why are you trying to stop me up? What's wrong with you? You silly people.
Yeah, I was watching a friend of mine play it the other day.
Did you feel bad?
No, it made me want to play Mario more.
There you go.
Actually, it
He's
made
a
me
real
more.
Mario.
You know what? From all this, I would like to think this is a very clever advertising ploy that hopefully Nintendo came up with like, hey, let's get this Peter guy, throw a bunch of money, get him, really complain about Mario running out in his actual raccoon outfit, and really get us some more hits and advertising.
Yeah. Oh,
You heard
really?
about this? All right.
Okay. PETA, to protest the new Super Mario 3D Land that just came out in 3DS.
Remember, this is when the new game is coming out.
Yes.
Conspiracy theory. Duck, duck.
Anyway, PETA hired people to make a Flash game to put online because nobody in PETA knows how to make games. To protest the new Mario because one of the main features of the new Mario is throwback to Super Mario Bros. 3 is the Tanuki suit, which apparently is some sort of half raccoon, half dog creature.
That is
It's a
the
raccoon.
coolest thing
It's a
ever.
raccoon dog.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Tanuki is the coolest suit ever.
It's a
okay.
Japanese word. It means raccoon.
Oh,
Yes, that's
oh,
what it
okay.
means.
But apparently it's a
Raccoon.
type of dog.
Really?
I don't know. This is what everyone was telling me before.
Okay. You know what? Well, we're interjecting, so it's a type of dog. Keep going.
Anyway, might just be that. Anyway, and then they made this game, and you play as a skinned Tanuki, chasing after Mario, trying to get your skin back. Because, yeah,
This is actually the game.
yes,
This
this
is
is exactly the
kids.
game. And like, as
Sold the kids.
well, not sold, but they're protesting it because apparently Mario wearing a Tanuki suit is going to say to kids, hey, it's alright to skin animals for their skin.
Awesome.
But
Only you asked it.
Only use the rest of it.
Oh yeah.
If you're actually going to go hunting, as long as you make use of everything,
Of
then
course.
actually, no, PETA still would be like, oh, you're evil. And
Well,
I,
it's really funny how a nonprofit organization could say that. Meanwhile, everyone knows and interwebs and so forth that PETA was basically putting animals to sleep because we're overworked in the counties and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And basically carelessly throwing them in the dumpster in the back. Like, oh my gosh! So all these wonderful animals can get, like I don't know how they actually euthanize. It's like bleach. Or through some sort of gas chamber or something like that.
I don't
And
know.
I was like, hey, let's throw these animals in the trash bin outside. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
yeah,
Completely silly. Completely silly.
yeah.
what are they all vegetarians? Vegans?
And just think of all the plants they're slaughtering. They have feelings too. Protest.
You ready for this? You know what? Here's something kind of funny. I remember reading a study back in the 90s, I think it was. Do plants actually feel things? The wiz actually had these plants hooked up and stuff like that. And the way that this little test went, of course, the thing with dry shrimp is still is that they had these live shrimp that were like in this cup, and there was like a boil of water underneath it. It set on a timer. And what happened was that everyone left the room because the thing is that you through impulses and stuff like that hooked up other people. They know when people are stressed and stuff like that. So what they did is they had these live shrimp in a cup, and they had this boiled water underneath it, right underneath it. They had a little turning thing that turns at a certain time. So everyone left the actual room, like actually left the building, and they hooked this plant up there to a meeting to see exactly if they get stressed or not. And the thing was that everyone's driving around, not paying attention, blah blah blah. They came back and they found the results. The plant actually got stressed when the actual cup turned the exact time they set for.
Huh.
That's an actual scientific study.
That's interesting.
Exactly, it is. It really is. So the thing is that we don't. The finding wasn't quite sure if it's actual feelings, but the actual plant did go through some form of stress. That took place. That was very, very interesting.
And PETA, think about what your game tolerance is.
Exactly.
You guys are evil.
Well, I'm sure they've eaten meat at some point in their life and probably loved
Bright
it.
light.
Well, yeah, nobody's born a vegetarian or a vegan.
Some parents actually.
Well,
do.
yeah, it's, unless their parents are forcing them
Well,
upon themselves. But,
well, that's what it is.
yeah.
There's a certain enzyme that you guys
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Nobody is born a vegetarian or vegan unless it is forced that way.
Or they have a medical condition.
That would be forced.
No. Or they have a medical condition for birth. So that's what they're going into.
We
Yeah.
still have our canine teeth that's
True.
Yeah,
meant
they're
to
basically
help
both,
chew.
we're both carnivores and omnivores at the same time. So the thing is that
Omnivores.
omnivores, thank you. Carnivores and omnivores. And the thing is that we're designed to go like canines in the back, and of course we've got the soft teeth as well, and the square teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sharp teeth for tearing, square teeth for crunching.
There you go. There you go. I got one of the teeth pulled in a while. No, no, no. No,
Was it one of your wisdom teeth?
no, actually.
Sorry.
As far as I can tell, my wisdom teeth came in okay, so that was,
Huh.
that was pretty good.
I guess you do have a
You're
big mouth
wise.
after all.
It's because you're
Yeah,
it's because you're a wise individual.
no, I'm just lucky. There's nothing much about that. So like, when they come in, nope.
Well, see, I had to cut my wisdom teeth, and I think that's the big side. You know, I'm already so wise. Why push more on?
Yeah.
Is Peanut on drugs today?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me the Dr. Farley? Dr. F. Oh, new nickname.
Dr. F.
Dr. F in the studio today. Yes, yes. So one of the things we definitely want to do before we leave today is that, Mr. Kennedy, can we play some videos on your phone by chance?
We could play it over sound-wise if you'd like.
Okay, so we can't get a video we can't get an audio for like people watching us? A video, sorry?
Actually, if you could pass over that one laptop, we could. I think I have something queued up on there, so if you want to kind of try to.
Okay,
It's
cool. The
on
only,
that.
the only problem we have with this live is that it may be too bright for the camera because we people can see it. So you have it through your phone, that would work as well. But of course, the thing is that through YouTube, when you make a video, you may not see it for the phone anyway. So I still get it. So I'm opening my tablet that we got for Christmas.
Oh, what kind of tablet?
I'm sorry?
What kind of tablet?
I don't know. The reason being is that since I've been so busy with DMC, like I got all these wonderful gifts for Christmas, but I had no time to play with it. It was literally like we got the weapon we were looking for, and from that point forward, it was like four. So like I got all these great, fantastic things, very, very thankful for, but they literally sit in a box. We brought it in the studio a couple times to play with because I had no real interaction time with it. I think. No, what I did once when I took the train from here to Toronto, I was playing around with it for a little bit, but none of it really something that
Yeah.
was a completely different platform. It's using the Android system, which I'm not too crazy with because I'm so used to Microsoft and stuff like that. So it's like, plus on top of it, it's like a tablet. I've never used a tablet before. Laptops, notebooks, stuff like that, sure, no problem. Computer, sure, no problem. Tablets, no idea, man. None
Yeah.
whatsoever. So,
It's kind of like PS3 users prefer that if they grew up with it versus Xbox.
no, it's a whole, no, that's a base accessory. It's a whole different system. It's sort of like going from, let's say, 8-track tape to Blu-ray.
Has a little bit of a jump.
Yeah, exactly. This is a little bit of jump for me because I'm used to using the whole Microsoft system.
Yeah.
I'm used to saying click the right X, there you go. Plus on top of that, I'm used to a keyboard. So the thing is that I know all the hotkeys and connect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to scratch this because it does feel like a keyboard half entries like that. But there's nothing about tack, 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 keyboard sounding. It's like, such
I
difference.
said that because of PlayStation
I
over
do.
Xbox.
You know we're not getting a grocery check.
What else?
Mr. Kennedy and I have had our discussions about.
The epic battles. I almost want to take down some of our videos when you guys debating over this and put like some sort of like rocky soundtrack in the background.
Yeah. Yes.
Hilarious.
But I also did tech support for the Xbox, so I know
Yes, that's
everything.
right. I forgot you did that. Yeah.
So I know everything that goes wrong, and I know how to fix it though.
That's funny.
The views on the views expressed on this show are belonging to the individual, not to the entire show. So if you want to sue anyone, sue Peanut.
Or those are recipients. And that's
I like
pretty
the
check those.
I like the controllers on the PS3 better. They fit the hands better, I find.
What do you guys think about that?
Controller-wise?
It depends. Like PS3 has smaller controllers, so if you have smaller hands, like Mr. Peanut. Others, and myself.
Hands.
For a male, I have tiny hands. Anyway, and
Really? Let me see that. Where is it?
Can we go tiny from now on?
yeah,
Look at that.
You're about to say.
Yeah.
Precious fingers, my God.
so like, so PS3 is my preference because the controller is more comfortable.
Yeah.
The DualShock has been around forever too, so most
Yeah,
people
exactly.
are just used to the feeling of it and where
That-
the analog stick is positioned. So
Exactly, that's one of the main things as well. The controller for the Sony systems
Yeah.
has been the same since the PlayStation 1.
I see.
And then there's the fact that everything that can go wrong with the Xbox is a lot more well known than with the PlayStation.
True.
I heard the ring of death.
The Red Ring of Death.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is
It's
What does
just like
PlayStation have?
Yeah, it's just since Xbox have that terminology.
Sometimes the PlayStations get what they call the yellow light of death.
The yellow light.
Yes,
Okay.
because they have this one yellow light that is on the system, and if it's on and does not turn off, apparently your system's screwed.
Oh,
But the failure rate comparatively is like non-existent.
I got you.
Like, yeah.
That's cool. I like that. Looking at Mario for the first time as an older stuff.
well, we can pull up the video if you like.
Dude, that's so cool.
If this works,
That's awesome.
Dude,
You know what?
it'd be kind of like in the corner, like a.
Let's put this conversation on hold because I just realized the time. We're not at the 5-minute mark.
Oh,
So let's play. What we're going to queue up is training.
Or we could play the awesome montage throughout the weekend that the Savage Bandito put together.
That'd be fantastic. Let's queue it up at least because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
So we're just queuing stuff up, folks. Yay! And that was brought to you by the Savage Bandito. And here, both in the actual radio show and also on behalf of the actual EMC, we're very, very thankful for making it, and that was absolutely fantastic on every single level. What did you guys think of it?
I recognize that song.
Yep.
Really? Yeah,
It's the leak
it's the
song.
leak thing.
The spinny leak thing that just goes all
Sure.
You don't know?
It was cool.
Leakspin.com, I believe it is.
Yeah.
So check it out.
I will.
It'll drive you crazy.
I loved it. Everyone's going crazy. We're like, this is stupid. No. We're talking about the original song that came out from Leak. Is it Leak.com?
Leakspin.com.
Oh, Leakspin.com. Everyone was going, oh, no. Like, I really, really liked it. I go looking for hours and I did listen to it.
Oh, because that chick was spinning a leak.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on with that? It's really, really funny. So the thing is that, again, I think this video is absolutely fantastic, and I really sincerely appreciate that. Savage Bandito for actually making it. What?
Just to overlap,
Oh, there we go.
Leakspin.com.
Oh,
Non-stop leakiness.
It's it's just that over and over
It
and
just
over.
overplays and plays and plays and plays and plays.
Okay, no more.
love it. Listen to that.
Not right now.
It's like a song that never ends.
Exactly. Awesome.
I sing that for Alex all the time.
You should sing with all of that.
It'd be a never-ending lullaby.
Sprinkle, sprinkle, little star.
She'll do that just to drive you nuts. Like
I
it's totally see it Awesome.
Just gonna memorize the little things. We got something new to work on because I've been doing the song that never ends and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star because you can go right into it right after.
Yeah.
Why?
Just driving you. That's awesome. The love we get at the show is absolutely fantastic.
Yay.
But
But speaking of leaks, just quickly, we had a plushie making workshop where
did we?
they were making
Was
little
I there?
leaks. So and making other plushies. So
Were
we had
you
a
there?
lot of things going on.
I think you were probably there.
I think so too. Sorry, I gotta forgive me guys. I'm not really driving, but texting because I'm supposed to hook up with one of the city officials this afternoon.
Oh, that's scandalous. Scandalous.
Scandalous. So what's happening here is we're gonna quit taking But however, we should have tons of fun with that. And yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
You should probably stop.
I have the best cell phone the 1990s get office, and I like press every key 6 times. I touch dyslexia and difficulty with ADD, so like, yes, talking, including 2 different conversations, oh my god, it's gonna explode.
See, to me, that conversation, that what you were just talking about, could get you in a lot of trouble.
It could.
We're gonna have a lot of fun when I hook up with the city official.
That came out completely wrong. Oops. And if Brian's listening to the show, I apologize. And as we're saying, we now just click OK. And we click on say send, and hopefully he'll get that. This other stupid. There we go. Now it's sending. Still sending. And message has been sent.
Yay!
So, well, that, folks, is exactly 2 hours. We do apologize for all the hiccups here on our show today. We'll be coming to you live again on Tuesday, between hours until 12 until 2. Plus, on top of that, if you want to catch us as a broadcast, look us up on my Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com. /7, that's RCE, HOPPE. But if you want to kill the middleman, it comes directly to our actual channel to do such, which is Ustream.tv /channel/7. That's spelled RCEHOPPE. Plus, on top of that, if you want to tweet us, you can still do such because the Mario plushie is still up for grabs at Ryan _Kennedy on the Twitter. Plus, on top of that, we'd like to thank everyone that just been part of the show today. And we're thanking you for the time of trouble. So, we'll be here next week, and we'll pick it up from there, okay?
Yep.
So, thank you very much for your time of trouble, and I hope everyone has a great day. Until then, my friends,
See you
thank you
next
very much for
week.
seeing us. We
Throw you
appreciate your
back
time of
into
trouble.
automation.
We'll see you in 1 week, and we'll get all of our collective stuff together for everyone who's listening and watching us. Have a great, fantastic day, and keep much time of trouble. And there we go. That's
All right,
it.
See you
folks.
next week, everyone.
See ya!
See how it took us when I made. I was bored at work and I had to figure it out.
Oh my gosh. No
Dawn
treats?
of the
Tweet to win me, folks.
All right, folks, that's up for a wrap. Thank you very much for doing with us today. We sincerely appreciate it. And we'll see everyone in about a week or so, or if not, online. Ciao, guys.